Lender yield is the rate of return on the total debt service for the property or investment. It is computed by reversing the sign of the debt service to look at it from the lender's perspective, where the draw is an outflow and the debt service and repay are inflows, and computing the returns as normal on the reverse cash flows. There's a few places where you can get the lender yield inside the software. The first is by clicking the P button on the loan page, which stands for participating data, and that'll give you the yield on the loan. Here it says 8.5. Now this is a 20-year regular amortizing loan, and if we look at the monthly look of the first year, of course all the years, here we have the debt service based on a 365-day year, and the loan interest and loan principal doing the same, and it's decreasing each month the amount of interest you pay because the months are considered to be equal. However, lenders have gotten to the habit now of doing what's called a 365-day loan or conduit loan, where you still use the 360-day period to come up with your debt service. However, each month you pay the amount of interest based on the amount of days in the month. So January is 31 days, February is 28, so you pay less, March is 31, so you pay more, and so on. And the amount of principal increases or decreases each month. So it's changing each month. And you end up paying 5 days more worth of interest than you do on a regular amortizing. So if we do that and click on the P button, notice now that under the participating data grid, that the lender yield says 8.7. So the lender gets more interest and also gets it earlier. And all it's being taken into account because Plannese does monthly IRRs and will match the XIRR in Excel or Google Spreadsheets. Now there are a couple other areas that you can get lender yield. One is we can go to risk analysis, which we won't go through all the way, but you can see lender yield is an option for you here. This would be more interesting if we're actually doing a participating loan where the lender was getting a percentage of the NOI. And then also sensitivity. Let's just do one really quick. If we go to the loan page and we vary the loan interest rate, and we'll vary that from 7 to 8 in steps of 0.25, and we'll run that against the lender yield. And when we do that, we can see how that would affect the yield for the lender. Now you could vary anything that would affect the lender yield, and you can see how that would affect the lender yield. We'll click on Exit, and you'll be back at the Assumption Edit screen.